Welcome to another week of Streetwise Sessions. Now, my name is Rob Gildon, and I work with the London Streetwise group at the South Bank Centre. Now, we haven't seen you for a couple of days, have we? Because of a bank holiday. So I hope you're all staying safe and well. And I think we need to start by giving everyone around the country a huge wave and say hello. Here we go, a big hello. So this week, in these sessions, you've got me today. It's Tuesday. Wednesday, you've got Tim Lowell. Yep. On Thursday, you've got a lovely tea break session where you can discuss and air your views. And on Friday, you're going to be meeting with David, where you're going to be working on the After Winter repertoire by Erilyn Wallen. I can't say Erilyn Wallen. Yeah, my goodness me. Fantastic week ahead. Now, we always try and do exciting things in these weeks. Now, this week, we were inspired by some feedback we got from one of these tea breaks. And you asked to do some musical theatre and a bit of West Side Story. Yeah, my goodness me. So that's why I am in this attire. Yes, a slightly over-tight t-shirt. Yep, it was a bit like that Pamela Stevenson sketch from not the 9 o'clock news. Yep, it was a bit of a tight squeeze to try and get into it. And then I've also got these. Yes, you think, my God, I've gone beyond the call of duty. I've got 2 sleeves of tattoos. This is when I'm channeling my jet and shark look. Yes, but a West Side Story. Yep, so if you feel like you want to dress up for this week, go for it. Anyway, so we're influenced by that, the tea break, but also we were influenced by a chat we had with Hannah Conway, who is the artistic head of Streetwise. And she asked Tim and I in a meeting, she said, what music really inspires you? And when she asked this question, we were a bit like, oh, goodness me. We were a bit like surprised, oh my God, we couldn't think. And as soon as I left the meeting, oh my goodness, all these ideas came flooding to me. So first thing, we want to share with you some of the music, like West Side Story, which really inspires us. And also the music which kind of influenced the whole Romeo and Juliet story. So we're going to look at a whole range of stuff this week. But also we want to know what music really influences you. The stuff which really gets you excited. The stuff which really inspires you. Maybe it was a piece of what you didn't used to like, but maybe you do like. Maybe it's the other way around. Please tell us. We want to know exactly why. So that's this week. This is Tuesday and Wednesday with me and Tim. So, actually, I need to tell you, do you know one of the pieces I really love? And it's something which, you may know this composer. The composer is called Anna Meredith. We did a piece, The Answer to Everything, yeah? Do you remember her? Well, she wrote a piece called Hands Free. And it was performed at one of the proms several years ago in London, by the National Youth Orchestra. And when I'm looking for inspiration, that's something I look at. Check it out. I don't know. It's good to share ideas, isn't it? In the same way that we're trying to get ideas from you. Caroline from Nottingham said, I love the tattoos, Rob. I know. By the way, they're not real. Look. Isn't it great? Do you like them? They're cool, aren't they? Thank you, Caroline, for that. So, West Side Story. The whole story of Romeo and Juliet, oh my God, has inspired so many pieces of art. It's operas and plays, films. The Baz Luhrmann, the Zeffirelli film. It's inspired pop songs by Bruce Springsteen and the Supremes. My goodness me, the Dire Straits song. Oh my God, ballets, the whole lot. I mean, it's a passionate story, isn't it? I was thinking, I don't know if you've seen recently Normal People, which has been on the BBC. I kind of felt that it influenced that story in some way. If you haven't seen it, check it out, because I think it's brilliant. But as you know, we always start with a bit of a physical warm-up just to get us in the zone. So let's roll our shoulders back. Oh yes. Breathing all the time, and let's roll them forward. Roll them forward. And let's take our shoulders up to our ears, breathing in. And when we drop them, we let the air out. Oh yeah, breathing in. And breathing out as we drop the shoulders. Give ourselves, I'm going to give my little tattoos, my fake tattoos, a little bit of a pat. Oh yeah. And then let's go to the other side. Absolutely great. And just shake our hands out and rub our hands. Oh my goodness me, yes. Now, I want you to strike a power pose. You know, that a pose which makes you feel very strong. And I want you to imagine that maybe you are Romeo looking up at the balcony, wondering where Juliet is. Yeah, strike that pose for me. Take a breath. So you feel really rude. I'm sitting down today, but maybe you're standing up, looking up at that balcony. And, because it's Tuesday afternoon, let's shove in a bit of Shakespeare. Yeah, do you know, when Romeo is looking for Juliet, he says these lines. Now, I'm afraid I'm no Laurence Olivier, but I'm going to give it my best shot. He says, "But soft, what light through yonder window breaks. It is the east, and Juliet is the sun." Now, should we do a bit of call and response? Bit of Shakespeare. Tuesday, love it. Let's try that pose. I'll say the words first, and then you repeat. "But soft, what light through yonder window breaks." What light through yonder window breaks? "It is the east, and Juliet is the sun." Bit of Romeo. Now Juliet responds. Oh yes, one of the most famous lines in Shakespeare. "O Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo?" Two positions. This position, Romeo. This position, Juliet. Should we practice this one? Here we go. "O Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo?" I think that's got us in the mood, isn't it? Brilliant, fantastic. Jamie says, "Where's your jacket, Rob?" Left it at home, didn't I? I wanted to show these off. That's exactly what, Jamie. So guys, well done. A bit of Shakespeare, just getting us into the zone, okay? So let's just do a little quick vocal warm-up just to get us in the zone. Find your belly buttons. Yes. Here we go. And we're going to make this noise. Off you go. And we're going to make this noise. Off you go. And another one. Off you go. Can we do a quick lip trill? All the way up and down. Could you just go blah 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 blah? Off you go. Blah 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 blah. And could you just stick your tongues out? Stick your tongues out, and you're going to say your full name with your tongue sticking out. So mine is Robert William Gildon, and I'm going to stick my tongue out. This is not going to look very elegant, but hey, it goes like this. I know, one of my finest looks with my tattoos. Now, you say your name, sticking your tongue out like that. Off you go. I just wish I had a clip of all of you doing it. Well done, guys. Okay, so like a lot of these sessions, we try and link up all the repertoire. So over the week, you're sort of learning bits of music from the subject matter we're looking at. So we're going to look at primarily West Side Story in terms of our singing. So you're going to recognise this number. It goes like this. See if I can play it. Oh yes, this is the great America song. Yeah, America. I want to be in America. That one, yeah. Now, before we actually look at the words for that, because what we've done, we've actually changed the words. I know, we've changed the words. Terrible, isn't it? We've changed the words. Now, but that's actually fine because, Stephen Sondheim, who wrote the lyrics for the West Side Story, didn't really like the words he wrote. So I think that's fine. But before we start that, I want to think about this rhythm. This is a big dance number, isn't it? A big dance number. And no workshop is complete without a bit of dancing and a little bit of clapping. So when you hear this bit, it goes... I think it's an opportunity for a clap. Just listen to me, it goes like this. Oh yes, can you hear that? Clap, 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 clap. It's quite hard to say. Can we try this? So it goes, clap, 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 Cool, isn't it? Can we try it? Here we go, all together. Clap, 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 clap. And we do it again. Clap, 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 clap. How are you getting on? And I'm wondering, because this is a big old dance routine, whether we should start one side like this. Clap, 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 clap. And go the other side. Clap, 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 clap. Can you see that I'm putting the extras of the offbeat in? Or the You can do that if you want with your head. So, putting it together, here we go. Are you ready? Shoulders back. Yes, a little bit of attitude, a bit of shark and jet attitude. Here we go. Actually, I'll tell you where the claps are. Here we go. Clap, 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 How'd you get on? Tell me, how'd you get on with your dance moves? Brilliantly. Now, guys, as I said, we have changed the words so you get a sense of the story. Now, if these words are difficult to read, do not worry. You can sing la, that's fine, and we will sing them with you. There's a couple of words in here you may not recognise, and there's two families involved in this Romeo and Juliet story. There's the Montagues and the Capulets, and they appear in this song. So there's the Montagues and the Capulets. So if you hear those names, they're just the family names. Okay, so when we sing this song, you're used to different words, but we've changed them, Tim and I. Controversial, but hey, fine. It goes like this. Why don't we sing about Romeo? Why don't we sing about Juliet? Should we try that? Here we go. Why don't we sing about Romeo? Why don't we sing about Juliet? Next bit. He was a son of the Montagues. She was a daughter of Capulet. Should we try that bit? Oh my God, struggling, laugh out loud. Oh my dear, I'm doing it a lot. Brilliant. Some people are really going with the moves. Thank you so much. Brilliant. So the next bit goes, he was the son of the Montagues. She was the daughter of Capulet. Should we try that? Here we go. He was the son of the Montagues. She was the daughter of Capulet. Should we put the whole thing together? Should we go from the beginning with our claps? Oh my goodness me, here we go. You ready? With your claps. Here we go. Clap, 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 clap. Why don't we sing about Romeo? Why don't we sing about Juliet? He was the son of the Montagues. She was the daughter of Capulet. And then we have another dance break. Are you ready? Here we go. Clap, 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 clap. Oh my goodness me. Now the next one of words goes like this. Love was the answer for Romeo when he first set eyes on Juliet. Going on. But as the families cruelly fight, they start to wish they had never met. Should we go straight for it? Don't mind if you don't get it this time, because Tim's going to do it again tomorrow. Lucky you. Here we go. Should we try it? Put it together. Here we go. Straight on the words. Love. Here we go. 1, 2. Love was the answer for Romeo when he first set eyes on Juliet. But as the families cruelly fight, they start to wish they had never met. Then there's a dance break again. Are you ready? Here we go. Clap, 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 clap. I wish I could see these dance routines. Next bit. What can we sing about Romeo? What can we sing about Juliet? He paid the price of a Montague. She died for being a Capulet. Should we try it? Should we see what happens? Hey, doesn't matter. It's a bit of fun, this. Just to get the story across, here we go. What can we sing about Romeo? What can we sing about Juliet? He paid the price of a Montague. She died for being a Capulet. I can't even do it, the whole thing. Should we put the whole thing together? 3 verses, and then also we've got 4 dance breaks. Are you ready? Start with your opening pose. Oh, we need to I. Jamie. Yeah. I. Put the eyes in, Jamie. My goodness me, you're going to do me out of a job. Fantastic, Jamie. Wherever you are, put those eyes in. Oh, you've got it. Here we go. Are you ready? I don't think I'll be able to do the eyes as well. I'm not that talented. Here we go. Ready? Clap, 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 clap. Why don't we sing about Romeo? Why don't we sing about Juliet? He was the son of the Montagues. She was the daughter of Capulet. Clap, 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 clap. Love was the answer for Romeo when he first set eyes on Juliet. But as the families cruel flight, they start to wish they had never met. Clap, 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 clap. What can we sing about Romeo? What can we sing about Juliet? He paid the price of a Montague. She died for being a Capulet. Oh my goodness me. Wipe your brows. So that's our little warm-up. Who would have believed it? Now, guys, I want you to see a clip of music written by a composer called Gounod, who's a French composer. And he wrote an opera called Romeo and Juliet. And I want you to watch this because it shows the exuberance and life of young Juliet. And she sings an aria, which you're going to see a little clip of, called Je veux vivre. I wish for life. Yes. And yeah, what's interesting about this piece is actually it was written at the same time, or premiered around the same time as two pieces we've already looked at, Aida and Eugene Onegin. Have a look. We're just waiting for it. It's on its way. We're bracing ourselves for a little bit of Gounod's Romeo and Juliet. Fantastic. So that's a little taste of Juliet singing, all about the life and the love she feels, that zest for life she has, written by that composer called Gounod. Now, Bernstein, he also found that kind of exuberance in the West Side Story. And I want to explore this song, a song you will know, It's called Tonight. Yes. And we've slightly changed it, just the words are coming up on your screen now. And it goes like this. Tonight, tonight won't be just any night. Tonight there will be no morning star. Oh, moon, grow bright and make this endless day, endless night, tonight. I can tell you I needed my tight t-shirt for that top note tonight. My goodness me, it's hard today. Isn't it funny about singing? Changes, doesn't it, every day, how you feel. Anyway, do we know this song? Guys, should we just break it down a bit? Tonight, tonight, won't be just any night. Oh my goodness, now when she's singing this, oh my goodness, can you feel it? In the opening, you have chords like this. Same kind of thing, like the Gounod had that kind of exuberance, whoosh! This has a similar kind of feel, doesn't it? So with that, let's sing these notes. Tonight, tonight, won't be just any night. Can we try that? Here we go. 1, 2. Tonight, tonight, won't be just any night. Next bit. Tonight there will be no morning star. Let's sing that bit. Tonight there will be no morning star. And we slightly cheated here to make it shorter. Oh, moon, grow bright and make this endless day. And this is when we really prepare for the top notes and we really drop our jaws. Endless night, tonight. Now that feels too high and you think, oh my God, I can't do that this Tuesday. You can do endless night, tonight. That's totally fine. Now when you sing this, I feel this like, oh, I feel like I want to fling tonight, tonight. You can do anything you like, but I want you to feel that sort of energy, excitement. Should we sing this song? Are you ready? Here we go. Tonight, tonight, won't be just any night. Tonight there will be no morning star. Oh, moon, grow bright and make this endless day, endless night tonight. Give yourself a round of applause. Fantastic. Now, guys, before we show this, I've got a little picture to show you just to get us into the zone, because you know I said there's going to be, it inspired ballet, it inspired plays, all these type of things. There's a beautiful picture by Ford Madox Brown. Yes, a pre-Raphaelite painting. Yes, there's Romeo and Juliet on the balcony. Do you remember when we said those beautiful lines on the balcony in our positions? Just take a look at that. Yeah, some of the pieces of art that this story of Romeo and Juliet has inspired. Fantastic, beautiful. Now we're going to end now. We're going to end now with a piece which I think has real meaning and real substance to it. And it's called Somewhere. And this has become a bit of a Streetwise anthem there. Can you see those words there? There's a place for us. Somewhere, a place for us. Peace and quiet and open air. Wait for us somewhere. There's a time for us. Someday a time for us. Time together with time to spare. Time to look. Time to care. Somewhere. It's kind of a piece for this time, isn't it? As we all try and connect together. So guys, should we sing this together? There's a place for us, somewhere a place for us, peace and quiet and open air, wait for us somewhere. There's a time for us, someday a time for us, time together with time to spare, time to learn, time to care, somewhere. So on that wonderful note, you're going to see Tim tomorrow for a little bit more of Romeo and Juliet. There's going to be a few more video clips. And all I need to say is what Juliet said. Parting is such sweet sorrow. See you very soon. Bye-bye for now.